Remark by Mr. Sachith Rajagopal, India Head Technology Business at Exotel. Can we have a big round of applause for Mr. Sachith? Sachith Rajagopal heads the technology business vertical at Exotel. He is a seasoned leader with over 15 years of experience in driving growth and transformation across telecommunication and SaaS industries. He oversees strategic initiatives to expand market presence and enhance revenue streams. Known for his expertise in enterprise sales, business development, and customer success, Sachith has played a pivotal role in scaling customer engagement and strengthening partnerships. With a track record of navigating competitive landscape and fostering innovation, he continues to be a key driver of Exotel's mission to enable smart customer communication for businesses across diverse sectors. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much for that. Hey, hi, good morning, everyone. Beautiful weather in Amchi, Mumbai today. I flew down from Bangalore, and Bangalore is showing all the four seasons in one single day, while people who have come down from Delhi, they are happy that the AQI is below 300 here, for sure, right? So in that way, I am glad that it's happening in Mumbai. And yeah, I've got just 10 minutes, so I should just run through. So let me get straight into the business, right? Thank you. This one is clicker, is it? The green one? Thanks. Right, so I'm just here to just set the context for the day and then how things will be like. I'm sure that a lot of the things which I'll be presenting here, folks will be deep diving into that because I've seen a lot of topics which is coming after this, and many of them is resonating with what's the theme. So I'll just be setting that up. So transforming customer engagement experience with AI is something which is going to be around for the entire day here today. So I'll be just touching upon, scratching the surface of that for the next 10 minutes. Starting off with a few trivia and points here and there. So if you look at this, there are multiple data across the net. But what I did is I took some samples, I ran it through a GPT and saw that, yeah, this is a little bit more accurate. So I'm just taking this in. So if you look at it, say the CAGR of the BPO market globally is trending at this level. And we are looking at, say, what is poised to be a 500 billion USD industry by around 2029, 2030. So it is really strong, going well. The trends are also looking very positive. When it comes to the Indian context, of course, we take care of at least half of the BPO market, and hence this will resonate with us also. In fact, for India, the CAGR is expected to be even a little on the higher side, to be honest. And that's all positive news for us. So if we go to India, these are the usual suspects. I mean, I needn't call it out. These factors have been there for a long time. And this has helped the BPO industry to go further, reach further heights in India. However, there is something which is very important, which has come in, especially if some of you have attended the Gartner symposium a few days back in India. This is something which was expected, but the numbers are also out now. That Gartner has come up and said that the use of AI for BPO services will surge by around 6 times of what it is today. In fact, in 2023, that's last year's symposium, Gartner had made a claim that in 5 years from today, which is around 2028, 25% of the agent forces in the BPO segment, at least in the US, this is not global, but at least in the US, will be replaced by AI, okay? And that is already happening. In fact, US is going through a shift. However, in this year's symposium, they even emphasized on this particular point and also mentioned that while the world is changing, at least for India, this transformation will take some time. However, this has started, right? And this is what is going to drive the industry, or it is going to set the momentum in terms of AI transition for the industry in the next 2 years, and 2 years is a very short time. This brings us to the very important question, AI versus human, right? And it's been debated for the last 2 years once, Gen AI has come into the forefront. But now this is not a debate anymore, right? It has gone past a debate. Adoptions have started. 8% of industries had already adopted AI in 2023. And then we saw the Gartner stats that this is going to be 6x of that, almost, 6x of adoption is going to happen, at least for the BPO segment, in the next 2 years. So this is not a debate anymore. This is actually something which is real, and it's an elephant in the room to address. Now, the adoption, and why I mentioned the 8% adoption is because there's an interesting stat there, right? From these adoptions, there have been feedbacks which has been coming in, right, on how AI has been performing, so on and so forth. While transformation indeed is required, there are a few important things which we need to understand, and that's very, very relevant, especially for the BPO/CX industry, and that is this. And I'm just quoting Alltech magazine here, but it is a common feedback which is coming in. While, yes, AI can provide vast amounts of, or process vast amounts of data, recognize patterns, do a lot of things, update itself, and all those things. There are a few quotients which is missing from AI, and that is very humane, right? Like, composure, emotions, the ability to empathize, and then comprehension of human emotions. All these are something which currently AI is unable to do, at least in the context of CX or speaking with humans on the other side. And this could be one of the reasons why in India, it is said that maybe the transition might take some time, more than, say, the said 2 years by Gartner. It might even take a little bit more, because ours is a very diverse country, okay? 22 languages, right? More than that. So I'm not sure how AI is going to process that. Of course, in the outside world, in the US, UK, etc., it's just predominantly one language. It's easier to process, but that's not the case in India, right? Here, when you pick up a phone and you speak to somebody on the other side, you actually want that to be a human rather than, say, an agent. And even if it's an agent who is helping you, you're still not very happy. That's the mindset of the consumers in India. So this becomes a very important point on how AI adoption needs to happen in India, and how we have to take it forward. I'll also give you one more anecdote here to make things a little bit more lighter. In today's world, if you look at, say, in layman's term, if you look at, say, cataract surgeries, almost entirely 80 to 90% of cataract surgeries are done by robotic machines, right? The doctors or the assistants just sit next to it, and it's done by the machines, and the accuracy rates is near to 100%. People are okay with it. We have accepted that it's a robot who is doing it, and we are okay with it. This might not have been the case 10 years back, right? People would have still preferred doctors to do that. Similarly, but if you look at an open heart surgery today, and if the doctor is coming and saying, hey, an AI robot will take care of that, you'll still not be okay, right? It's a life-threatening situation. Now, the industry is trying to get into the cataract kind of situation with AI, that is 100% automation and stuff. However, the truth is that without assistance and without an expert to guide AI, it's not going to be easy. We guys are not going to accept AI because of these said reasons. That is where it's important to have an AI-human harmony. The next step actually is not 100% automation. It's not like, let AI come take charge of everything. No, that's not the next step. If you are planning to do that, the acceptance will also be like very, very limited. The next step is actually to make the AI understand that we are here to help. Humans have to work with AI and vice versa. That's the only way it is going to succeed. And there are methods of doing that. So for instance, when it comes to the BPO world, I'm getting into a little bit specifics here. When it comes to the BPO world, is there a possibility that the AI, who is now going to take up a lot of tasks from human beings or agents, can learn from these agents whom they are going to replace in a few years' time? The agents can go ahead and teach the AI that, hey, this is what you need to do, and that too in real time. So instead of, say, an LLM kind of driving and teaching the AI, can agents now teach AI? Can they be the ones who can do the knowledge sharing, and hence AI can reach their level? That's one thing that we are trying to address. When it comes to QA, again, today, at only 15 to 20% of the entire data is getting analyzed in our country. Even that is on a lower side when it comes to compliance regulations. Can AI do that? Yes, they're already doing it. However, can we help AI to fine-tune it better? Can agents help AI? Can the QA analysts help AI to fine-tune it better? Can that harmony happen? That's something that we need to explore. So these are the next stepping stones. It's not like completely replace everything with AI. That might happen, but that's a long time away, at least in India. Conversation context data platforms. Is it see, today what's happening as a agent, the agent has context or might get context from a lot of channels, right? So there could be chatbots, there could be there could be WhatsApp, there could be messaging, there could be calls. There are a lot of channels through which social media, there are a lot of channels through which somebody communicates with an organization. Now, getting the context from all these channels into one single place is what is helping BPOs or agents today, right? Now, can we have that done through AI? Can AI, do all these consolidations, bring in all the data which is required, and then help the agents to do a better job? So that can be, again, an AI-human harmony where the agents are being helped by the AI. Even that is something which is today possible, right? So we should look at what should be the next stage, of AI-human harmony, rather than, say, completely thinking of an AI coming and replacing human beings, at least in the BPO and CX industry. That's exactly what Exotel is also trying to solve. We are bringing out products in these, lines and helping BPO/CX engagements in such a way that your operations are AI-powered with context. And for all that to happen, it's very important to have an entire suite or ecosystem of technology/channels from where you can get all these context. Your AI/human agents can understand where to take data from, what to learn from. It's important that things don't remain in silos. Data is there everywhere, but it's remaining in silos. That shouldn't be the case. So you should have an entire ecosystem which is connected to each other. You have, as much as possible, the data coming in into one platform, which can then become, say, your learning powerhouse for your agents as well as your AI, right? And that's something that we today offer in the market. And this is just a last bit about Exotel. We are present in 60 plus countries. We have customers in 60 plus countries, operating from 3 of them, predominantly India and the Middle East. We power more than 100 million conversations every day through all these channels, and also with 7,000 plus customers and these many 2 lakh plus agents across the globe. This is exactly what we are trying to do. We are trying to do AI, human harmony, take the next steps with the help of our channels and our advanced AI systems for CX/BPO. That's pretty much it. Thank you so much. I hope this will set the context for the remaining day. And please, watch out for an in-detail, explanation and drive-through for these product lines from our CTO during our session on AI Harmony at 10 o'clock. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Be on the stage.
For sure.
Thank you for the session, and I would like to call Mr. Hani Vyas at Transcom to do the honors.